Merab Dvalishvili is the Georgian Jackie Chan. The reason I say this is for many reasons. But first off, let's congratulate Merab for all the work he's put in. You know, God bless him. God gets all the glory, and you can see that, his hard work is showing off. He won this past Saturday versus Sean O'Malley, and I truly believe that he was gonna win the fight. However, I didn't think in that particular fashion. He finished him, he dominated all the rounds. Obviously, we know he has great cardio, but I did not think that he was going to be like just that level of aggressiveness, and he maintained that consistency throughout the fight. So congrats to him, and I hope he continues to be in the greatest he can be, and giving all glory to God. And he's an Orthodox Christian, so I pray he keeps growing as an Orthodox Christian in his relationship with God. So, but the reason I really say that he's the Georgian Jackie Chan is, this is just my opinion, but he actually kind of looks like him. So he's like the Georgian version, but physically, like his height, his eyes, they just remind me of Jackie Chan. His nose, and also his young spirit. He has a young, youthful spirit. He has a youthful appearance, but also a young spirit, and that reminds me a lot of Jackie Chan when he was younger. But even now, Jackie Chan's older, but he still has that youthful spirit. And he's always messing with the fans. He'll try to fight fans, but he also jokes around a lot. He's always climbing trees. He'll climb railings to get to fans. Like, he'll do all types of crazy things. He'll use things around him. And that kind of reminds me of Jackie Chan movies where Jackie Chan's fighting, he's always using something around him. Like if it's a chair, if it's a rope, if it's and he'll use it in his own little way. And I think that's really cool. And like whenever I see Merab, he's just a youthful spirit. He's always happy. He blends well with a lot of people. He's real funny. Jackie Chan's real funny. And he'll climb railings to get to fans. He can be mad, but most of the time he's just joking, and like just a very youthful spirit. So appearance, the youthful spirit, but also his accent when he speaks English, the same way that when Jackie speaks English, especially in his younger days when he was like in Rush Hour and Shanghai Noon and Shanghai Nights, he had a really youthful appearance, and he had a very like this specific accent when he spoke. And Georgian and Chinese culture it's not exactly the same thing. One is West Asian, Middle Eastern, and then the other is Far East Asian, East Asian. So Merab's West Asian, Jackie Chan is East Asian, but they have similarities with the features and how they talk, their accent. When I hear Merab speak in his English accent, it sounds, he has that Georgian accent when he speaks English. It sounds very similar to Jackie, and just his aura, his personality reminds me. But of course, Merab Dvalishvili, he's his own person. He's very unique. He's not, like, I'm not trying to compare him to other people. He's very unique the way that God made him. God bless him. And God bless Jackie Chan. But, this is a weird take, but it's just my opinion. Merab Dvalishvili looks exactly like Jackie. In a way, like a Georgian version. Similar eyes, similar height. Similar youthful energy, youthful spirit, youthful appearance. And, both from parts of Asia, obviously Merab from West Asia and Georgia. Jackie Chan is from China, which is East Asia, so how they talk, and just certain personality things. I grew up watching a lot of Jackie Chan, and I was always a fan of him. He's one of my favorite actors, if not my favorite actors, and I'm a former MMA fighter, and I used to watch a lot, and I used to compete, but I still watch it from time to time, and Merab Dvalishvili is definitely one of my favorite, if not my favorite. So they have a lot in common, like I said, about features, about personality, youthful spirit, youthful energy, height, everything, like how they speak, just the positive energy. And yeah, I'm gonna say it again. Merab Dvalishvili is the Georgian Jackie Chan. So I grew up watching Jackie Chan, Merab, obviously he's in the present now, and they're really just cool people, honestly, and I wish them nothing but the best, and that'd be cool if they were to meet each other, honestly, because I feel like they would have a lot in common, more than other people, like the Georgian culture, the Chinese culture, them and their appearance, and if somehow he were to be able to see this video, both of them, that'd be awesome. So if you guys could really share this video to them, obviously they're famous, so probably not, but who knows? If they could see it, that'd be really cool. But this is kind of just my take on it, and I really think it's a valid point. Like, they have a lot of similarities with features, lifestyle, how they act, at least what I see from him when I watch him. I don't know them personally, but their laugh, their energy, how they look, how they act, how they talk, it just, when I see Merab, I instantly think of Jackie Chan. And again, some people are going to say, oh, they don't look anything alike, they don't act alike, but to me, they look alike. To me, they have similarities in features and lifestyle and culture and country, and both coming from an Eastern culture, and they both, have similarities with how they look, how they act, and that's just my take on it. And I think they really, I've been wanting to say this because I'm like, both of them are so unique from each other and from other people, but somehow when I see Merab Dvalishvili, I automatically think of Jackie Chan. And obviously I knew Jackie Chan a long time ago, but now looking back on that, I can see similarities, and I just instantly see them. And yeah, cool people that I look up to both. I would love to meet them one day, God willing, but I wish them the best for their families, that they have long health, they keep growing closer to God. If Jackie Chan could see the light of Orthodox Christianity, that'd be pretty cool. But God bless them both, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Take care.